on my back, I'm taking off like rockets out of the atmosphere, the stratosphere. Nigga, I'm gone. Fuck the trials and tribulations when you out in the galaxy with your own bloodline, bodybuilding, I'm strong. Neuromelanin control, ET phone home. Blast off the mental button, nigga, that I control. I'm activated, hypothalamus, the planets lined up. Open that black hole and witness how the all is robust. I stay in rhythm, hopping on the pendulum as it swings. Yeah, this gnosis is my precious, I'm the Lord of the Rings. You can't kill me, I'm sorry, my soul goes on. It's the darkness of nothingness, I'm singing my song. Put a spell on the world, that's just something I must. The triple blackness of a new, hit a fuck shit up, I'm gone. I passed it with flying colors. I got these wings on my back, I'm taking off like rockets out of the atmosphere, the stratosphere. Nigga, I'm gone. Fuck the trials and tribulations when you out in the
Ladies and gentlemen, what is this? Erica Kane, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to sing the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen. Before the fighters come out to the ring, they got to do the national anthem, ladies and gentlemen. It's national anthem time. Hold on. I can sing the national anthem. Oh, say, and you see by the dawn's early light. Well, she getting off, ladies and gentlemen. What so proudly we held at the twilight last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, so the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of free and the home of the brave. Go crazy with it, ladies and gentlemen. I do the national anthem too. I can sing and do the national anthem as well, ladies and gentlemen. Crickets, Mason, let's go. We up. The fighters are about to wait. They make their way to the ring, and Crickets and Wove, what is that? WOVOKA 40. The only reason it was Crickets and the only reason you didn't see nothing because I'm live in real time and I was uploading shorts, and I still got to upload the shorts. So if y'all don't see me, subscribe to the channel because I'm in real time uploading shorts from the previous bout. I'm not playing. I work for myself. I'm a one-man show. I'm gonna clip my own shit and I'm gonna let off 30 shorts during, before, and after. I just sung the national anthem. Put some respect on my name and subscribe to the channel.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
Can't nobody do it like me. I was like, for the ramparts, just singing my ass off. Ladies and gentlemen, let me upload this short real quick. I'm right here, but I'm not here. I'm loading up shorts. So if you don't see me, I'm doing shorts. Subscribe and check for yourself. Robert Allen, no, I ain't lying. Uh-oh, Albert Bell is making his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. They're saying he about to shock the show. He about to shock the world, ladies and gentlemen. How good is Albert Bell? We are all about to find the hell out, ladies and gentlemen. He only lost one round on the judges' scorecards ever in his career. They saying he's tall, he's lean, he's patient. And uh-oh, it's in trouble tonight. They're saying it's going to be a tough fight for Abdullah Mesa. And the whole crowd is just booing Albert Bell. He making his way to the ring. The whole crowd is just booing him, y'all. From Toledo, Ohio. They said he used to fight for top weight, but they parted ways. Because nobody would step up and fight him. So you release him, they ain't shit. That's crazy. Nobody want to fight you, so it looked like we got to get you, got to get rid of you. Wouldn't that mean I'm pretty good and I got my talent and they can clearly see it? You don't make no money, so you're not that damn good. If you're not making money, you're not good, okay? You're like, damn. But you see my skills? I seen it in the gym, but like I said, you don't have any money. Alrighty, and now we got the champion making his way to the ring. Let me go to the restroom. I'll be back. He coming out. We are the champions, my friends, and we will keep fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. The youngest champion in boxing, ladies and gentlemen, Abdullah Mason, making his way to the ring, about to make his first defense at home. Let me run to the restroom. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you here live in Cleveland, Ohio for the featured bout of the evening. Brought to you by Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated and brought to you by, I can't say that. Give you the live commentary is fight or get knocked out. Subscribe to the channel immediately. Just like my guy in Big Lusk I87. Just subscribe just like him. I appreciate you. The three judges ringside will be known as Judge number 1, Judge number 2, and Judge number 3. And the third man in charge of the action is your referee, Mark Nelson. Alrighty, fight fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Lightweight Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world on TNT Sports and DAZN, the global home of boxing, live from beautiful Cleveland, Ohio, it's time for the main event of the evening. That's Jimmy Lennon Jr. I turned into Brother Lennon Jr. Introducing to you first, the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, presented in association with TGB Promotions. He entered the ring burgundy trunks with gold and navy trim, fighting and representing his hometown of Toledo, Ohio. He comes to the ring with a professional record of 28 wins, no defeats. He weighed in at 134 pounds. He is undefeated with a record of 28 wins, no losses, 1 no contest, and 9 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, He makes his first attempt at a world title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the battle-ready WBC ranked number 6 lightweight of the world. Introducing Albert the Prince Bell. And the crowd just booing. Look at Sam Watson. Crowd just booing. And his adversary across the ring, the defending champion in the red corner, wearing white trunks with red trim. He really needs no introduction to his fans. He comes here tonight as the proud son of Cleveland, Ohio. He weighed in right at the lightweight limit at 135 pounds, bang on. He is also undefeated in his campaign with a professional record of 20 wins, no losses, 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, the young Southpaw champion makes the first attempt at his world title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the newly crowned, undefeated, reigning, and defending WBO lightweight champion of the world. He is Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason, you can see him taking his garb off. Take this off of me because I'm getting heated. Take it off because I'm getting hot and I'm ready to go defend my title the right way. And now the referee, Mark Nelson, awaits for Abdullah Mason to give both of these fighters their final instructions. Taking his time is Abdullah Mason, talking and looking at everybody. Do you have your mouthpiece? Where's it out? And Albert Bell just looking at him. Get your ass over here. Just got me waiting for no goddamn reason. You can see he's scared. You can see he spooked. Just got me waiting right here. Albert Bell just waiting for the referee because Abdullah Mason ain't even trying to go stay in there. Already, gentlemen. You both received instructions in the locker room. I expect a good, clean fight. I know exactly what I expect. A good, clean championship fight. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch them up. And good luck to both of you. It's about to go down. The fighters got their instructions. And now it's time for both of these fighters to listen to my instructions. Blade, give these fighters their final instructions.
You better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world beneath it, the real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger.
Quit fast and in a hurry, and don't you hesitate, because the next man won't hesitate to clean your clock. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round one, number one is underway. Ooh, goddamn, jab to the body immediately. Right there is Abdullah Mason. Mason in the white, and we have Bell in the burgundy / red with the yellow stripes. And they didn't want to say Abdullah Mason. He needs to establish his jab. He needs to establish himself. Straight left hand going down to the body by Abdullah Mason. Stick jab going down to the body by Abdullah Mason. Two undefeated fighters. No, they don't know how to lose. All they know how to do is win. So let's see what transpires. What he say? What they say on the Hunger Games? Oh, may the odds be ever in your favor. 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Straight right hand landed right there by Bell. Beautiful, precise counter punch landed by Albert Bell. Caught Abdullah Mason clean on the button. And we all know Abdullah Mason, he has been down several times in his career. He doesn't matter. He'll pop right up and he'll keep it coming. Albert Bell on the outside, he's going to be looking to counter punch here tonight. Looking tall and lean. Feints on the outside right there by Abdullah Mason. 1 minute and 54 seconds in round number 1 of 12. Jab being flicked out by Abdullah Mason. Stepping on the feet. Got to watch your feet. The referee is telling him, watch your feet. Right chopping down shot. Missed that shot. This Albert Bell finally has an opportunity to try to become a champion. 1 minute and 44 seconds in round number 1 of 12. Remember, Abdullah Mason, he won that title in Saudi Arabia on a whole nother country, ladies and gentlemen. Jazz being flicked out right there. It's Abdullah Mason right there. Saudi Arabia is not the country. Ain't that the United Emirates? That'd be the country. 1 minute and 26 seconds in round number 1 of 12. Beautiful work right there. Check the counter punch right there is Albert Bell. Body chop with the right hand going down low. Landed by Albert Bell. Catching Abdullah Mason on the inside, trying to come in. Feints on the outside, and Albert Bell is establishing his length, establishing his jab, trying to keep it on the outside. Jab with a counter right over the top. Dipped his head underneath that shot in the clinch, and the referee is telling the fighters, work it out. Come on, guys, work it out. Break, break. That's the referee separating them. Middle of the ring, marching forward, muffed up right now. Marching forward is Abdullah Mason with 54 seconds left in round number 1 of 12. Body shot with a straight right hand going down low. Blocked that shot was Abdullah Mason. And you can see Albert Bell. Now the crowd is up on the inside looking for the uppercut underneath. Right there was Albert Bell. Got him close to the ropes with a straight left hand as Abdullah Mason. Straight with a jab with a 1-2. And then clinch holding on his bell. Marching forward is Abdullah Mason. Body shot with a left hand. And now everybody's standing up because Abdullah Mason trying to get busy, but not throwing no punches. Just allowing this getting closer and closer with the pressure. Got everybody standing up, y'all. 30 seconds in round number 1 to 12. Cleveland, Ohio standing up in the back. The people in the front row, they sitting down saying it's a real good bout, and we just gonna sit right here and watch the championship bout. Both of these fighters is from Cleveland, but we here representing Abdullah Mason. Focusing on the body of Bell, on a taller fighter going down to the body is Abdullah Mason early, trying to aim at that midsection. Feints on the outside as Abdullah Mason trying to find a way in, shielding up. Straight right hand thrown by Bell, blocking that shot is Abdullah Mason, closing that uppercut, falling down, missing that left hook, and Albert Bell fell down on his own guard. Beautiful work right there. Beautiful defense by Abdullah Mason, getting away from that heavy-handed left shot thrown by Albert, forcing Albert to fall down on his own accord. And that's the end of that round number 1. The crowd is pumped up. The crowd is clapping. The crowd is feeling good. And now they're ready to go out there and to support their fighter. Let it all out. This is the corner. Stick to the plan. This is Abdullah's father. This is the trainer. Stick to the plan. I need you to move around. Don't chase. Set it up. He's using her. I can't hear him. I do not hear the audio, ladies and gentlemen. I just hear this music in the back. So they got the corner of Abdullah Mason saying, don't fall into his game plan. Stop chasing him around. Stop following him. Just stick to the game plan. Do that for me, Abdullah Mason. Stick to the game plan. You hear what I'm telling you, young man? That's the corner right there is Abdullah Mason. Up off the stool right now is both the fighters, and they are ready to go out for the next round. And they saying seconds out, seconds out. Up off the stool, round number 2. Here we go. Marching forward right there is Albert Bell. Won that round number 1. You got to give it to the champion. Abdullah Mason won that round number 1. Round number 2 of 12 with 2 minutes and 49 seconds here in round number 2. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel because I'm going to give you a blow by blow. The only way now I know how to do it. Eyeballs looking. And then when the brain tell my tongue to speak, I'm off the top of the dome, y'all. So it is what it is. Whatever I say, I'm off the top of the dome, so I guess it's accurate. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in round number 2 of 12. Make me want to jump up and go crazy. Soon as something good happened. Left hook with a straight right. Missed those 2 punches was Bell. Straight right hand thrown by Bell, blocking that shot. Body shot with the left hand going down low is Abdullah Mason. Separating, marching forward, looking a little aggressive tonight. Here is Abdullah Mason trying to find a way on the inside. They know each other very well. They sparred each other several times, but Abdullah Mason saying all I got to do is get in on the inside. Stick jab going down to the body by Abdullah Mason. Counter over the top with the right hand. Good work right there by Bell with a counter with a right straight. Caught Abdullah Mason trying to come in, and that Abdullah Mason gonna be in trouble with that right hand from Bell tonight. Got to be careful. Pumping that jab out on the outside right there is Albert Bell. 1 minute and 55 seconds in round number 2 of 12. Shielding up is Abdullah Mason trying to find the range and trying to find the right punch to let it fly. He's looking for the accuracy here tonight. Pulling his jab out right there is Bell. Straight right hand, missed that shot was Bell. Taking a step back right there is Mason. And what the hell is on Mason? Oh, good jab right there by Albert Bell. Caught Abdullah Mason coming right in and popped his head back momentarily with a jab by Albert Bell. Jab, left hand, missed that shot was Albert Bell. 1 minute and 28 seconds in round number 2 of 12. Straight right hand with the left hand, missed those 2 punches. Getting out the way of them shots right there is Abdullah Mason with a stick jab going down to the body by Abdullah Mason. Shifting and moving to the right hand side right there is Albert. Straight right hand, slipped his head off the line, got away from that punch. Body shot with the left hand going down low in the clinch, and the referee saying work it out. Get your hands free. That's the referee. All right, break. That's the referee separating them. They're saying it's going to be a chess match early. Marching forward right now is Abdullah Mason. Straight left hand missed after that jab by Abdullah Mason. Missing those 2 punches. The smaller fighter and Abdullah Mason got caught with a straight right hand right down the pipe by Albert Bell. Beautiful right hand went right down the bell and landed on Abdullah Mason. Looking at him in his backyard, ladies and gentlemen. Jab being flicked out. When they saying it's hard to hit Bell, and they saying Mason will take any punch, trying to implement an uppercut underneath, trying to go down to the body right there is Mason with a left hook right there by Mason, trying to aim to the head. Shielding up right there is Abdullah Mason, and we can see Bell missing that straight right hand inside in the clinch off the break, looking for an uppercut underneath. Missed that right hand, but left hand came in, landed by Bell. Beautiful work right there. That 2-1 landed by Bell. Straight left hand being forward, left hand being thrown right there by Abdullah Mason. Missed that right uppercut was Abdullah Mason. Jabs being flicked out, backed up against the ropes right now was Bell. Good jab right there landed by Abdullah Mason with 16 seconds in round number 2 of 12. The referee talking to Mason. Y'all got to watch your heads. Y'all got to watch your heads. That's the the referee looking and talking to both the fighters, and you can hear that clapper. In round number 2 is about to come to a close. Stick jab going down to the body, missed that shot, stop at the bell. That's the referee talking to both of the fighters, and it's looking like it's a little small cut over the left eye of Mason, and that's due to a headbutt. And in the corner sitting down was Bell. Let's listen and see if we have audio for Bell. Taking the mouthpiece out of the mouth of Bell. No, because they want to pop up a goddamn commercial. But it is what it is. I can go over here and do this. Both of these fighters are sitting down in their neutral corners, ready to go out for round number 3, because round number 1 and round number 2 is a close bout. So expect fireworks from both of these fighters, because they are no longer in the light. They are going to fight in the dark like Bane and Batman.
You fight like a younger man. There's nothing held back. It's admirable, but mistaken. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark.
I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was a man, and until then it was just blinding. And it was like, ooh, Bane wasn't playing. And Bane had them hands. He beat the brakes off of Batman, Bruce Wayne. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Marching forward right now is Abdullah Mason, round number 3 of 12. And everybody is up on their feet, because this is going to be a hell of a bout. Soon as the championship rounds get close to it, the mid rounds. Round number 1, Mason. Round number 2, Albert Bell. I got it 1 round apiece in round number 2. 2 minutes and 34 seconds here in round number 2. Straight right hand trying to go down to the body, trying to work at the end, and everybody's saying Albert Bell going to sneak it out on the judges' scorecards because he's longer. Abdullah Mason trying to get in on the inside. Oh, good little hooks right there. Trading right there is both of these fighters. Taking a step back, eyes wide open right now is Bell. Jab with a straight right hand with a left hook over the top being thrown right there by Albert Bell. Over here catching Abdullah Mason on the inside is Albert Bell. He's 28-0 for a reason. Over the top of the right hand with a straight right, missing them shots. Great defense out by Abdullah Mason, missing them shots, and the referee saying watch the head, guys. Straight left hand thrown by Abdullah Mason with 2 minutes flat in round number 3 of 12. Just so relaxing, just a laissez affair. Eyes wide open by Bell. Stick jab going down to the body by Abdullah Mason, trying to find a way on the inside right now is Abdullah Mason, and just got the confidence. It's both of these fighters, and nobody is pumping the jab out, Bell or Mason. Jab shielding up, retreating, taking a step back. Jab over the top being thrown right there by Mason. Another jab being flicked out by Mason, trying to find a way on the inside. Feints on the outside by Bell. Left straight, missed that punch is Bell. Over there loading up with punches is going to get you counter punch. Mason over here fighting tight on the inside. The referee is quick to separate both the fighters. Shielding up is Abdullah Mason, trying to get close enough to Bell to let his hands fly. And looking for that right straight right there is Bell. Looking to counter punch over the top with a straight right hand. And look at the left forearm. Left hook over the top right there by Abdullah Mason. And they in the inside in the clinch, making it a nasty fight. Look at that forearm. Body shot with the right hand by Abdullah Mason, trying to get physical. The crowd is starting to get behind Mason, starting to stand up, and look at Abdullah Mason's trying to load up a little bit too much. Body shot with the left hand going down low by Abdullah Mason, because the whole crowd is here for him. Straight left hand barely missed that shot, and Bell was missing that shot. 54 seconds left, round number 3 of 12. Uppercut with the right hand, missed that shot was Bell. Left hook missed that shot, and Mason has the longer reach, even though Bell is taller. Oh, straight right hand, missed that punch was Bell. 43 seconds left, round number 3 of 12. Both of them is over there calm, and both of them are relaxed right now. The taller fighter in Bell, he acting like it's only about a matter of time before he let his hands off. Straight right hand, missed that punch, and then a body shot landed by Abdullah Mason. 28 seconds, jab, left straight, missed those 2 punches right there as Abdullah Mason. Taking a step back, Albert Bell looking to try to find a way on the inside to let his offense do the talking for him. 18 seconds on round number 3 of 12. Both fighters is just looking at something. Nobody really let it off. Feints on the outside. Taking a step back is Abdullah Mason. Stutter stepping foot, and they gonna make this shit a draw probably. 9 seconds left, jab, hopping in, missing that jab. Right straight with the left hand, missing that shot. Counter over the top with the right hand, missed by Bell. Over the top of the right hand with a right hook being thrown right there by Bell. And Mason spinning in circles right there, ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to be a long night for Abdullah Mason, because Bell was on the outside, pumping that jag, doing some things. We got Robert, he got Mason. We got Wove, he got Crickets. And we got Big Lux, he got Just Subscribe. And right now, we got Abdullah Mason in a little trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Abdullah Mason. Albert Bell was looking like he going to try to become the new here tonight. And we got Albert Bell in the corner getting instructions from his trainer. And they saying, come on now, you got to keep spinning them. Got to keep throwing them hooks. Got to go throw it right down the line. Because if you go right down the line on this kid, you can land flush on him. That's what the corner of Albert Bell, known as Prince, is telling him. You got this. They're telling Albert Bell to rise up off off the stool and go beat Abdullah Mason's body like a Cherokee drum.
Me and you, one-on-one, no one else around. I will beat your ass like a Cherokee drum.
That's Albert Bell talking to Abdullah Mason after the corner told him to go to his body. And I was like, God damn, this ain't like Bell. 2 minutes and 55 seconds on round number 412. Ready to go out. Everybody sitting down. They got their pearls. They got their chains. They got their things on. And I'm in a movie playing with Mr. Ooh. 2 minutes and 44 seconds on round number 4 of 12. Feints on the outside, and we can stay in check on the outside as the smaller fighter, and Abdullah Mason. And Abdullah Mason gonna have to get in on the inside. But Albert Bell, he over here got that precise punch, a good jab right there by Abdullah Mason. Coming back at him with the right hand over the top, being thrown by Bell, pumping that jab out as Abdullah Mason with 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Straight left hand down on the chest. Beautiful work right there by Abdullah Mason. Missing that right hand, not in range, but a beautiful jab right there by Abdullah Mason. Pulling that jab, trying to go over the jab of Bell right there was Mason, because not forget about the head. They're telling Abdullah Mason, you got to focus to the body. You got to go to this guy's body. Straight right hand shielding up. Blocking that shot is Abdullah Mason with 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Straight right hand aiming towards the body is Bell. Mason got a box. And Albert saying, let's make it a fight. I wish you would make it a fight, and I'll be here to clean you up. 1 minute and 54 seconds left in round number 4 of 12. Showing his feints with a jab being flicked out by Abdullah Mason on the outside. Counter punch with a straight right hand. Missed that punch is Bell. And that's keeping Mason in check. That counter straight right. Body shot with the left hand with the right hand to the body. Beautiful work right there by Bell. Total punches landed throughout the bout. 6 for Bell. Thrown 20. 30%. Punches landed for Mason. 2. Thrown 13. That's round number 3. 1 minute and 33 seconds here in round number 4 of 12. Taking a step back right now is Art. Feints on the outside. Having a hard time getting on the inside. Shot the land of right, but a straight right came in by Bell. Looking for his right hook was Mason. Over the top with the left hook, and Bell starting to let his hands go. Missed that left hand down to the body, and down sticking his tongue out after getting caught with a hook right there was Abdullah Mason. No body shot. Oh, both fighters trying to go down to the body. The crowd over here watching, and the crowd like, man, hopefully Abdullah Mason win, but it's going to be a good bout because somebody from Cleveland going to win. Jab down to the body, over the top with a straight right hand landed by Albert Bell. Beautiful work right there. Throwing the jab and over the top with a straight right hand. His first world title offense and didn't pull none of those 3 shots with a right hand. Big shot with a right hand right there by Bell. Taking a step back, allowing Abdullah Mason to come in and getting countered with a right hand all night long by Albert Bell. 43 seconds left, round number 4 of 12. Pumping that jab out right there, keeping his distance is Albert Bell. They didn't want to give me a title shot for a reason, and they say Albert Bell, he been calling out Shakur Stevenson and nobody wanted to fight him for a reason. 30 seconds left, over the top with a right straight with a left hook. Missed those 2 punches was Albert Bell. Pumping his jab out, missing those jabs is Abdullah Mason with 23 seconds left in round number 4 of 12. Jab with a straight right, missing that punch is Bell, not in range. Keeping his distance right there is Abdullah Mason. Looking for the left hand to the body, missing that shot was Bell, and Mason trying to find a way on the inside, so he's showing a lot of feints here at this back end of round number 4. Straight left hand over the top, big shot with a left hand by Abdullah Mason. Jab over the top, they trying to let their hands go. Body shot with a right hand by Bell, or all the top with a right straight landed right there by Bell, and that's the end of that round. I have to give Albert Bell that shot, landing them punches, and then we can see Abdullah Mason in his corner trying to let his hands free, trying to let his hands go. I have no audio. They got Stitch Duran inside of the ring working on that cut on the face of Abdullah Mason. And then they got Diego Pachenko. They saying he returns to Kelly. They say Diego Pachenko, he will return to the ring and he will be fighting Aleem live on DAZN. The global home of boxing is DAZN. So we're going to be right here calling this live blow by blow, doing what we got to do to get the victory when it comes to hoping y'all subscribe to the channel and whatnot, ladies and gentlemen. They telling Abdullah Mason, come on now, you got to let your hands go. You got to get in where you fit in and go clean them up with shots. You understand what I'm telling you? You got to land these punches and you got to throw them down. You got to do it now, son. That's what they're telling Abdullah Mason. Up off the stool is Abdullah Mason, and we can see the left eye of Abdullah Mason. That's due to that cut, and it's starting to swell up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Up off the stool, ready to go out. Mason is winning this bout. Round number 5 of 12. Stick jab going down to the body, but you can see that counter punching by Albert Bell. And it's no panic of either guy's corner. No panic right now. And we got the people over there yawning. Over there, it's 9, 10, 11, it's 12 o'clock. And they got all them elderly people in the building knowing that they tired. 2 minutes and 36 seconds around number 5 of 12. Feints on the outside. Shielding up right there is Abdullah Mason. Pulling this jab out. Albert Bell is just looking to counter punch, ladies and gentlemen. Left hook lead. Missed that punch is Bell. Trying to find a way on the inside. Right there is Abdullah Mason. Straight right hand. Missed that shot is Bell. Got him in a headlock. Missing that breaking free. Referee separating them. 4 rounds to run. Unofficial scorecards got Bell beating Abdullah Mason 4 rounds to none. Straight left hand landed right there by Abdullah Mason. Big shot with the left hand, getting easy, getting in the clinch right there. Another left hand thrown right there by Abdullah Mason, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to find a way on the inside, missing that left hand, shielding up, blocking them shots, trying to get creative. Uppercut with the left hand by Albert Bell, trying to throw that straight right hand being thrown. And then the inside, trying to fight fire with fire right now. Are both of these fighters back and forth action, and quick with pulling that trigger is Albert Bell. He want to swing with Abdullah Mason. For a stutter step on the inside jab, but a right hand being thrown right there by Bell. Pawing his jab out, looking for that straight right hand. Nothing is there with 1 minute and 36 seconds. Straight right hand, big shots right there. Combination landed right there by Bell. Left hook missed that shot by Abdullah Mason. Marching forward right now, trying to find a way to will to win. Trying to land that uppercut on the inside with the right hand. Missed that, but a body shot with the right hand going down to the body. Digging downstairs to the body is Abdullah Mason, and that's never a bad idea. Straight right hand, missing them shots is Albert Bell. 1 minute and 13 seconds around number 5 of 12. We can see Albert Bell on the outside, the taller fighter, the rangier fighter, and Abdullah Mason on the outside with a wide base looking to let his hands go. And this crowd is reacting to anything that Mason does. Looking for an uppercut with a right hand was Bell, and the timing that he has on Mason is looking like Abdullah Mason. Albert Bell, he has your timing down. 53 seconds, just 11 years more experience. Round number 5 of 12. Albert Bell, he's the experienced fighter, and it's hard to be patient in there, and he want to let it go, but he has to stick to the game plan. 40 seconds in round number 5 of 10. This is boxing. You got to be patient in the 12th round bout. Left hook being thrown right there by Albert Bell, thrown straight right over the top. Jazz being flicked out, thrown by Mason. Straight right hand thrown over the top with a right hook landed. Body shot with the left hand. Uppercut with the right hand. Missed that shot. Jazz being flicked out. Abdullah Mason biting down on the mouthpiece, trying to get in on the inside. Body shot with the left hand going down low. He gonna try to have to wield himself to try to win some of the round. It's Abdullah Mason and the referee separating them, and we can see Albert Bell licking his chops. Straight right hand thrown by Bell with 11 seconds in round number 5 of 12. Looked over at his corner, body shot with a right hand by Bell. Up top with a straight right, blocking them shots is Mason, trying to find a way on the inside as the smaller fighter. Over the top, 1-2s down the pipe. Beautiful work right there by Albert Bell. Scoring some shots right there on Abdullah Mason. And Art Bell is over here causing some problems, y'all. They're telling Bell to breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Where's your mouthpiece? Oh, you got it. You recovered it. The referee ran over there. Where's your mouthpiece? Okay, you found it. You recovered it. Okay, because lost his mouthpiece in there, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this combination, ladies and gentlemen. Against the rope, straight left hand landed by Abdullah Mason. Beautiful left hand. Found that left hand on Bell. But look at this. Look at Bell. Straight right hand, right hand combination landed right there on Abdullah Mason at the end of that round right there. Straight right hand, left hand. What a straight right hand thrown by Bell. Beautiful combination landed by the challenger on the champion. Seconds out, boss. You can hear the referee saying, seconds out, boss. Up off the stool right now is both the fighters. Everybody's eyes wide open because they see that Abdullah Mason is in a hell of a bout. Jab flicked out, thrown by Abdullah Mason, trying to get on the inside. Straight left hand, missed that. Counter over the top with the right hand. Missed by Bell. 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Straight left hand by Abdullah Mason, trying to go right down the seam with a right hand of his own is Bell. Jab with a right hand, trying to clip him over the top is Bell, trying to go right down the seam. And then this is going to be a, yeah, they're going to turn, this is going to be a draw. 2 minutes and 24 seconds in round number 6 of 12. Halfway through this bout, stick jab going down to the body. Good work right there by Abdullah Mason. Landing that jab to the body is still a chess match, ladies and gentlemen. Jab, missing that counter over the top with the left hook was Bell. Missing that shot, Abdullah Mason on the front foot. Pumping that jab out right there. Getting closer and closer to his opponent right now is Abdullah Mason. 2 minutes and 4 seconds in round number 6 of 12. And we can see Abdullah Mason jab, missing that shot. Keeping the distance with a straight right hand coming in right there by Bell. Jab taking a retreat right there is Bell. Straight left hand over the top, trying to counter in with a right hand, shielding up, protecting himself, blocking them shots is Abdullah Mason. Up on his toes right now is Art Bell. I mean, is Albert Bell, Art Bell. My bad. I was here, Art Bell. I got the book, The Quickening, right there in my library. Jab with a straight right, no, the double straight right hand, missing them punches right there is Bell, and it's looking like Mason is constantly moving, being jittery. Over the top, missing those 3 punches right there is Bell. Over the top with a straight right hand by the challenger. The challenger is giving the champion all he can muster because the challenger is taller. The challenger is craftier, has the experience, the older fighter. Punches and bunches being thrown right there by Bell, missing them shots, pumping that jab out, keeping Abdullah Mason, the taller fighter, as the champion, keeping him at bay. Good jab right there by Abdullah Mason. Straight right hand blocked by Mason. 1 minute and 3 seconds in round number 6 of 12. Straight right hand being thrown by Bell. Right down the seam, landing right there by Bell. Jab with another right hand being thrown by Bell. Straight right hand being thrown by Albert Bell. And now marching forward right there. Stutter stepper. Losing a little confidence right now is Mason. Keeping that distance. And then Albert is taming Mason. Stay your ass at the end of my knuckles. Don't try to come in here. Good right hand going down to the body by Bell. 40 seconds left in round number 6 of 12. Mason is backing up now, trying to tell Bell to counter punch and trying to give a little way, trying to try something different, because Kevin coming forward, Mason is getting cooked every time he try to get on the inside by Albert Bell. And now Albert Bell is looking for that right hand on the front foot right now, trying to put his pedal to the metal like Toretto. It's 19 seconds to make it fast and furious. And this is all matchmaking. Straight right hand going down to the body, landed by Albert Bell. 13 seconds in round number 6 of 12. It's all, they say styles make fights, and Albert gonna give him hell to tell. And they saying Abdullah Mason could lose his title tonight. That's what the people saying in my ear. Straight right hand, missed that shot to get a little body shot right there and missed that punch. Both the fighters going back to the show, and Albert Bell is looking to steal this show from Abdullah Mason, ladies and gentlemen. In trouble right now is Mason. Can't really do nothing with him, y'all. They're telling them to breathe. Now you're starting to get into your second win. You're relaxed. This is Albert Bell. This is the corner of Albert Bell. You're starting to get into your second win. You got this, champ. You caught him with that jab. I need you to throw some more feints so you can become the new champion. Understand? This is the corner of Albert Bell. The Fight. TNT Sports live on DAZN. Episode 2. August 1st. Lamont Roach versus William Zepeda, for the live on TNT, True TV, and streaming on DAZN. WBC World Lightweight Championship. Lamont Roach versus William Zepeda. So I think Lamont Roach, this will be finally the fight where Lamont Roach stops William Zepeda and finally comes out of his shell. And he's going to demand that rematch with Gervonta Tank Davis. Up off the stool, round number 7, scheduled for 12. Jab down to the body, and Mason got to get on it, ladies and gentlemen, because our Albert Bell is over here giving them all. Let's bring in Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford, who winning? I see Bell taking advantage of the opportunity. Right hook over the top. Jazz fucked out. This dude's been waiting for this opportunity. He's taking full advantage of Mason. His experience is showing over the top with a right hand by Bell. And Mason is showing why he's real young right now. Do you have it as one-sided as Chris Manick? I don't have it as one-sided as Chris Manick. This is Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford got Albert Bell winning this bout. Everybody can see it. Body shot with the left hand going down low. 2 minutes and 13 seconds in round number 7 of 12. Pulling that jab out is Albert Bell. Remember, Albert Bell is just ready to take advantage of the aggression of Abdullah Mason. And the crowd is starting to get restless because the first Mason brother looking like gonna take an L tonight. It's gonna be Abdullah. Body shot with the left hand, with jab straight right hand going down to the body, missing that shot. And Mason is getting out of character, y'all. 1 minute and 46 seconds left. Oh, they popping them TNT's fire rockets and fireworks and all that. I can just hear them. 1 minute and 40. Straight left hand landed right there by Mason. Buckled the legs of Bell. Big shot with a left hand by Abdullah Mason. And this is the fight he's gonna have to get the referee tripping. Get your cul-de-sac ass up out the way and let them fighters fight. Ball headed all on the verge. 1 minute and 29 seconds. Missed that right hand over there, leaning on every punch of Mason right now. And then just needed that punch is to change the momentum. Left hook landed right there by Abdullah Mason on the inside, trying to march forward, facing adversity right now, putting his first defense of his title on the line. And Art Bell getting clipped with some shots, y'all. Let's see what happens. Straight left hand, body shot going down low. Left hook going down to the body. Jab with a straight right hand being thrown right there by Bell. Trying to just stick with the ones and twos. Stick with his fundamentals. 58 seconds in round number 7 of 12. Twos and fews right there. Keeping his defense tight. Taking a step back. Looking to try to load up his offense. Ooh, uppercut with the right hand. Trying to go right there by Bell. Trying to meet Abdullah Mason in the middle over there, showing his experience, saying, I'm going to take my time and I'm going to school the young man, because this is about mentalism and I'm gonna let him know that I'm the smarter boxer. Over the top of the right hand, missed that punch was Mason. Straight counter punch over the top of the right hand, being thrown by Bell. On the inside, missing that right hand, landing the left hand of his own with a jab of the straight right with a left hand, missed by Abdullah Mason. Straight right with a left hand, being thrown by Bell. And now they're starting to mix it up. Uppercut with the right hand, missed by Bell. And Bell's bleeding out that right eye. Jab being flicked out 19 seconds on round number 7 of 12. Missing them shots, shielding up right there is Abdullah Mason. He has to be aggressive like this if he wants to sway the judges in the scorecards. Taking a step back, looking to try to find a way right there is Albert Bell. And we can hear that clapper. Straight right hand, missed that punch, got him in the guillotine position, and the referee's telling him to separate him. And then that was the best fight of the round for Mason. Over the top of the right hand, missing that punch. And that's the end of that round. Beautiful work right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to wake up. Hey, you got to get in there. You got to get your ass out there. You understand me? This is the corner of Mason. All right? You looking at him like this, you need to shoot that right hand with the left hand down to the body. His pops is looking at Abdullah Mason like you ain't fighting like the Abdullah Mason I know you to be. Come on now, man. Let's see the replay. Straight left hand landed right there. Good work right there by Abdullah Mason. With a straight left hand came in, closed in the distance, landed on the left hand right there is Abdullah Mason. Straight left hand trying to wield his way in by Abdullah Mason. Did beautiful work with that straight left by Abdullah. Up off the stool, ready to go out are both of these fighters. Let me drink some of this Bobby. Hell was that? I'm over here tripping, seeing shit, lady. Y'all see me? Like I was like, oh, what the hell is that? I'm over here seeing shadows and shit. Demons. 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Good work right there with the left hook. Missed that shot by Mason. Trying to find a way on the inside. Getting closer and closer to his opponent. Body shot with the left hand, and we can see Bale trying to be elusive. Bale trying to throw counters over the top. Left straight being thrown, marching forward. And round number 7, they gave it to Abdullah Mason. They gave round number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to Bale. And round number 7, they gave it to Abdullah Mason. That is not a knockdown, and that was a trip. Straight right hand being thrown right there by Abdullah Mason. Trying to be aggressive right now. Left straight being thrown right there by Abdullah. Left hand, and the crowd is standing up trying to go crazy right now. The crowd is trying to stand up right now for Abdullah Mason. And Bale looked like he could be a little gas, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, right uppercut came in right there by Bale. Caught him on the inside. Trying to be aggressive. Then let's get it then. Aggressive being aggressive, and Bale saying, I can hurt your ass if you want to be aggressive. You're going to find yourself on the canvas. Straight left hand right there by Abdullah. Straight left hand right there by Abdullah. Beautiful shot right there by Mason. 1 minute and 47 seconds left in round number 8 of 12. You can see Abdullah taking a step back, trying to load him up right there. Jab down to the body. Jab flicked out, thrown by Abdullah Mason, looking for that left straight right there. Jab down, straight right with a right hand over the top, looking for the right hand of his own. Left hand, right hand over the top. Missed those 2 punches is Abdullah Mason. Crowd is getting behind Abdullah Mason because he's letting his hands go. Being aggressive right there. Look at that left forearm all in the grill of Bale. Trying to sway the friends and trying to take this round for himself is Abdullah Mason. And this crowd has been waiting to come alive. 1 minute and 18 seconds in round number 8 of 12. Closer and closer. Left hands all day for Mason. They saying body shot with the left hand going down low by Mason. Backed up, right hand to the body, missed that shot. And then body shots touching him. Big shot with the left hand came in, landed. Nodding his head, no, is Bale. But a big shot with a solid left hand by the champion. Talking to him right now is Abdullah Mason, trying to find a will because his daddy told him, you got to go get it, man. You losing this fight. That's what the corner told Abdullah Mason. And in round number 8, he said, I'm losing, daddy? Well, I ain't gonna be losing no more. And now he's looking to hold on right there is Bale. Let him go, goddammit. Bale, what you holding on for? Bale just a holding. Straight right hand being thrown, marching forward, swinging back and forth, trying to find a way on the inside. This is Abdullah Mason. Unofficial scorecards got round number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in favor of Bale. And they gave round number 7 to the champion in Mason. So down 6 rounds to 1 is the champion, Abdullah Mason. That's what they unofficial scores say. Left hand missed that punch. Marching forward right there is Abdullah Mason. Moving, shifting this side. Body shot with the left hand going down low by Abdullah Mason. Right hand going down to the body. Referee, get your old ass out the way. Straight right hand, missed that punch is Bale. Uppercut with the right hand, missed by Abdullah Mason. Trying to hold on his Bale. Trying to separate himself right now is Mason. Blood coming out the nose of the challenger. Bleeding out of the nose right now is Bale due to those left hands from the champion. Marching forward right there is Abdullah Mason trying to find a will to win. And that's the end of that round. And the crowd getting behind him. The crowd going crazy. The crowd is clapping. The crowd standing up They're saying, Abdullah Mason, this is what we need to see from you. This is what we like to see from you, Abdullah. And the crowd going back crazy. And the crowd is backing Abdullah. The crowd is backing Abdullah after coming in with some shots right there. Keep that fight to him. Keep that fight to him. Get up in his grill. This is the corner of Abdullah Mason. Get all in his face and let him know all in his grill. You see what you need to do, and you know what you need to do. In the corner screaming at him right now. Good commentary. Good shit. I appreciate you, champ. We're going to call this blow by blow the right way, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see this big shots right there by Abdullah Mason coming in and landing some shots on his opponent. Backed up against the rope. Left hook came in, landed by Abdullah. Big shot with the left hand. That busted the nose and said, hell nah, was Bell. And you can clearly see the blood coming out. Big shot with the left hand. Boom, right on your nostrils. What the hell you doing breathing? That was Abdullah Mason breathing out your nose when you're supposed to be breathing out your mouth. And then Abdullah Mason was like, and now you're a mouth breather? I'm on your ass. Beautiful work. Getting up off the stool right now was both the athletes ready to go out for the next round.
And here we go.
And you better show up and go crazy. Good commentary. Good shit. That's what I'm talking about, champ. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Round number 9 to 12. Straight left hand going down to the body right there by Abdullah Mason. Trying to counter over the top up on his toes right now is Bell with 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Straight right hand with the left hand. Missed that punch. Trying to go down to the body with the left hand. But we can see Albert Bell in the clinch holding on to the arms of the young champion. Referee is forced to separate him. Low uppercut with the right hand by Bell after a left straight landed on the right pectoral of Bell. Like, damn your workout regimen. 2 minutes and 28 seconds in round number 9 of 12. Stick jab going down to the body, attacking the body, having success up top right there is Abdullah Mason. Beautiful work, focusing to the body, and that's opening up his offense around the guard. Left hook dipped his head underneath that, got away from that punch was Bell. Straight right hand with the left hook, missed that punch is Bell. Backing up, marching forward right now is Abdullah Mason, trying to find a way. Left hand going down to the body by Abdullah Mason. Right hand going down to the body, left hand going down to the body, left hand to the body by Abdullah Mason. Going to the body, tearing up that toothpick of a torso known as the body that Bell got. 1 minute and 58 seconds. Straight right hand landed right there by Bell. Bell, 3 punches. Abdullah Mason 16 in round number 6, and only 3 punches landed by Bell for 8. 3 punches and 16 for the champion. That was last round in round number 8. We are in round number 9 of 12. 1 minute and 44 seconds. Looking for a right hook, missed that shot. Dipped underneath that shot was Bell and initiated the clinch, and now we can hear the referee hands free. Hands free. 1 minute and 33 seconds marching forward, and Bell is looking like his gas tank got the light on it, ladies and gentlemen. He gonna have to refuel with something. Taking a step back right now. Really not pressing the issue right now is Abdullah Mason. You got to get in because the judges got you down the first 6 rounds, so you technically supposed to win the next 6 rounds to make it a draw. So if Abdullah Mason lose 1 round, he lost on the judges' scorecards because the unofficial scorecards got Albert winning the first 6 rounds, and it's a 12-round bout. Body shot with the left hand, right hand to the body, working right there by Abdullah Mason. Body shots going down low by Abdullah, taking out the gas tank of Bell. The pressure right there, and Bell, he's in trouble. Left hand to the body, and now Bell, he got to let his offense go, but now Mason getting inside and starting to rip to the body. This is the fight that Mason needs to fight to retain his titles. Straight right hand being thrown right there by Bell. 44 seconds of punch and grab right there by Bell. You can't be punching and grabbing. What the hell are you doing? That's what they be complaining about Devin. You just punching and grabbing. We can't be having that from you, Albert. Left hand over the top, body shots going down low with the right hand with the left hand. Body shot with the left hand by Abdullah Mason. Straight right hand, left hand going down to the body by Abdullah Mason. And Bell knows it's coming. Right uppercut, left hand to the body, right hand to the body, right hand to the body by Abdullah Mason. On the front foot, breaking down the body of the challenger. Remember, he's 33. So the young man in 22, go work him out because this is a young man's sport. Left hand to the body, landed by Mason. Tearing him up right now with Abdullah Mason. A big round by Mason, just digging to the body, just slowly but surely breaking down Bell. And the offense of Albert with a right hook lander right there by Albert Bell, and that's the end of that round as both the fighters show their respects. Going back to their corner, sitting down on the stool is Albert Bell. Sitting down on the stool is Abdullah Mason, and then immediately they got an appetite for smoke. This is the corner. You looking for that right hand. This is the corner talking to Abdullah. You right here. You throw that right here. You throw that right hand. You throw it right there. You got to slip his right hand and kill that body. Slip that right hand, Abdullah Mason, and you got to kill that mother effing body. You understand what I tell you? Everything you do, you got to do it to the body, Mason. That's what you do. He's going to throw that right hand. I want you to slip, and I want you to be vicious to the body. Vicious to the body. Beat on his goddamn body. Let's see the replay. Slip that. Left hand going down to the body by Abdullah Mason. Good left hand down to the body. Forget about the head and go down to the body. Breaking Albert Bell down to the body. This round was Abdullah Mason. Slip that. Left hand down to the body. Ricocheting that fist off the body. Tear him up. Right hand landed on the left hip right there by Abdullah Mason. Focusing to the body. Left hand blocked that shot was Bell. I'm just going to let my hands go. Up off the stool. 10 seconds out. Going out for the next round. Albert Bell said it was going to be a chess match, and it turned in just to a body shot contest. Round number 10 of 12, the championship rounds. Abdullah Mason won round number 7, round number 8, won round number 9, and looking to try to win round number 10. Unofficial scorecards gave round number 7, 8, and 9 to Mason, and then won the first 6 rounds is Bell. So first 6 is Bell, the last 7, 8, 9 going to Mason. Mason has to win out. Mason has to win round number 10, 11, and 12 to make this fight a draw on the unofficial scorecards. Body shot with the left hand by Mason. Left hand to the body right there, tearing up Bell's body, looking to go up top with her left straight, and the back end of the fight, everything is going Abdullah's way. Jazz being flicked out by the young champion, looking to try to wield his way to victory. He lead hand down low right there by Abdullah Mason, trying to find a way on the inside, shielding up. 2 minutes and 5 seconds in round number 10 of 12. Taking a step back right now, looking to reset is Abdullah Mason. 1 minute and 56 seconds in round number 10 of 12. Albert Bell, and he needs to pump that jab out, looking for the uppercut with the right hand. Missed that uppercut was Bell. And then trying to pressure him right now is Abdullah Mason, but he got to pump that jab out. Not throwing no jab, not throwing no nothing. 1 minute and 43 seconds left in round number 10 of 12. Up on his toes. Both fighters are in the middle of the ring, and they said they want to know where we stand with open scoring. Now, we don't want no open scoring. Throw that shit in the trash and get rid of it. You over here taking the fun out the shit. 1 minute and 34 seconds left in round number 10 of 12. Them quiet rounds has been long in the bell. Them energetic rounds coming in, letting the jab right there by Abdullah Mason. Round number 10 of 12. 1 minute and 19 seconds here in round number 10. Championship rounds is coming up next. At a distance, can't fight this fight. Abdullah got to get on the inside and rip to this dude's body, pumping his jab out right there, trying to find a way. A little left hand came in, landed by Abdullah Mason. Caught him with a left hand right there by Abdullah. Straight right hand thrown by Bell. Missed that shot all on the inside. Trying to break free right now is Mason. And the referee separating them, saying, Mason, you need to listen to when I say stop, man. That's the referee talking to Abdullah Mason. You need to listen to when I say stop. When I say break, don't be trying to throw punches in the inside. Jab to the body, straight left hand going down to the body, over the top of the right hand with the left hand, over the right hand to the body, left hand down to the body by Abdullah Mason. On the inside, trying to find a way on the inside. Body shot with the right hand, and immediately reaching out, initiating the clinch was Bell. 37 seconds left here in round number 10 of 12. Bell lost confidence, and Bell is fatigued, y'all. Abdullah Mason has been taking over since round number 7. Holding on, talking to him, not throwing that jab out and bleeding out his face around. That's the nose bleeding, and that smearing that blood on the left side of the eye of Bell. Marching forward right there is Abdullah Mason. Straight right hand aiming towards the body is Bell with 15 seconds left here in round number 10 of 12. This is a round that you think Mason would win. Straight right hand missing that punch is the challenger in Bell. Defense marching forward, counter over the top with a straight right jab landed right there by Abdullah Mason. Feints on the outside, and that's the end of that round number 10. You got to give round number 7, round number 8, round number 9, and round number 10 in favor of Abdullah Mason. But you got to remember, on the unofficial scorecards, one of the first 6 rounds was Bell. So Abdullah Mason got to win the rest of these rounds to make it a draw. But I believe that Abdullah Mason won some earlier rounds too. They telling Abdullah he can't handle the body. They're telling Abdullah Mason he cannot handle your body punches. He cannot handle the body. I want you to jab inside, and then when he cross, I want you to uppercut. He's looking right at you and focus to this dude's body. You understand? They said it's clearly Bell is still up. Y'all think Bell won 6 rounds? Y'all tripping. Yeah, Bell didn't ran on first 6 rounds. Mason won a couple of those on the inside. And then they say fast 6-round fight. And then here we go. Up off the stool is Abdullah Mason. You got to throw combinations. They're telling Abdullah Mason you have to throw combinations. Throw combinations ASAP. Up off the stool, marching forward. 2 minutes and 54 seconds in round number 11 of 12. They're telling Abdullah Mason to cut off the ring and start to focus to this guy's body so you can retain your titles. 2 minutes and 44 seconds in round number 11 of 12. This is the first time that Albert Bell has been in a round 11. Over the top with a right hand thrown by Abdullah Mason, missing that punch. Left straight being thrown right there with the left hand to the body. Right hand's being thrown right there. Letting his hands go as Abdullah Mason. Not allowing Bell to hold on. Turning into the bully here late is Abdullah Mason. 2 minutes and 24 seconds around number 11. Straight left hand being thrown. Marching forward right now is the young dog. Saying, yeah, you might have the experience and the age, but I'm the young fighter. You understand? So I'm going to fight my fight. Good jab right there by Abdullah Mason. Over the top of the straight right. Missed that punch was Bell. And then initially initiating the clinch right there is Bell. Albert Bell digging deep, holding on, hugging, marching forward, missing that shot. 2 minutes and 3 seconds around number 11 of 12. Body shot with the left hand going down low by Abdullah Mason. Taking a step, shifting, double left hands. Big shot with the left hand came in. Trying to hold on right there is Bell. And Abdullah Mason ain't allowed him to hold on. Throwing that right hand down to the left side of the body. And the clinch holding on is Bell. And the referee separating them. Looking at Bell as the referee. You got to stop all that holding. You got to stop all that holding. Bleeding out the left eye is Bell. Straight right hand came in and caught Mason. Left hand missed that shot. Marching forward right now is Abdullah Mason. Fixing them, rearranging his knuckles in them gloves. So them knuckles can be face front in them gloves so they can land flush on the next man. Feints on the outside right there. Left straight, missed that punch. 1 minute and 24 seconds in round number 11 of 12. Referee separating them. And now we can see Albert Bell retreating. Abdullah, straight right hand, got caught to the body. Albert Bell was early. Abdullah Mesa is late. That's what we see. 1 minute and 9 seconds in round number 11 and 12. And then Bell's offense has been non-existent. What the hell happened to Albert's Bell? Offense is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Straight right hand missed that punch, but after Abdullah Mason been going to that body, been digging him out, forced him to switch up his game plan. Good left hand down to the body, right hand over the shot, missed that punch right there as Abdullah Mason with 48 seconds in round number 11 of 12, pulling that jab out, and we got the blood on the white gloves of Abdullah Mason. Albert Bell got his blood all over the white gloves of Abdullah Mason. Good left hand to the head, landed by Bell. Straight right hand trying to terse and work the angles right there is Bell. Making their way back into the middle of the ring. Instead of stepping on the inside with a jab being flicked out with 28 seconds, a little right hand came in, landed by Bell. Trying to go down to the body with a left hand up on his toes is Abdullah Mesa. 22 seconds in round number 11 of 12. Missing that jab is Bell. Keeping his distance, bleeding out his nose. Bleeding out of his eye is Bell. Straight right hand, missed that punch. The challenger got to win round number 11. Marching forward is the champion. Trying to get these rounds. And in order to win, you got to beat the champion. Jab aiming towards the body, going down low. Looking to try to get through these rounds is Albert Bell. Left hand being thrown, left hook blocking that shot was Bell, and that's the end of round number 11. We got 3 minutes left. 6-4 Bell, 6-5 Bell. We don't care about the personal life. They saying Chris Mannix is tripping. Yeah, Chris is tripping. He said the first 6 rounds he gave them to homeboy. Mason has to win every round, ladies and gentlemen. They excellent. What you say, pumped up in the corner, screaming at him right now, is the father of Mason. They talking to him. You need to change your levels, Mason. It's the trainer telling him to change his level. Up off the stool right now is Abdullah Mason. Change your levels and go out there and go get it. You understand me? Because they ain't going to give you nothing. Abdullah Mason like, Dad, I ain't trying to hear this shit. Get up out my face. Straight left hand. Big left hand being thrown. Left hand landed right there by Mason. Nipped him, bobbing and weaving, little forearm right there. Got that forearm on that throat of Bell. Like the hell is going on? Up off the stool right now is both for the fighters ready to go out for the final round. The 12th and the final round. For the W, big shot with a left hand landed by Abdullah Mason. Left hook and down goes Bell. Left hook and down goes Bell, ladies and gentlemen. Abdullah Mason just dropped Bell. Beautiful work, and the referee is giving Bell the count. Referee's at 6. Referee's at 7. And Albert Bell's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. The referee saying you can continue. This score to drop is Abdullah Mason. Marching forward right now is Abdullah Mason. Right hand missed that punch. Bobbing and weaving right now on the ropes is Bell. Clearly in trouble. Beautiful work right there by the champion. Down on the scorecards, starting the 12th and the final round. Straight left hand and dropping his opponent. Beautiful work right there by Abdullah Mason. Gonna surprise. Left hook over the top. Left hook thrown right there, trying to hold on right there, and then marched them down, then pushed them down. That wasn't a knockdown. That wasn't a knockdown. The referee waved off the fight. The referee waved off the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Abdullah Mason will win by knockout. Abdullah Mason wins by knockout. Why the referee stopped the bout? Why the referee stopped the bout? In the corner, hugging Albert Bell right now. Albert Bell went to the corner, hugging Albert Bell. And look at it, wins, and he is still the champion. Abdullah Mason retains his titles, showing his respects, showing his love to Albert Bell, stopping Albert Bell, forcing the referee to wave off the bout, and he's hugging him, showing his respects right there. And Albert Bell is showing his respects to Abdullah Mason. Both the fighters are showing his sportsmanship. Had to find his way through the bout as the young champion. Abdullah Mason faced adversity and then came in and got the victory. Dropped them once, dropped them a second time, and a referee waved off the bout. And the referee waved off the bout. Abdullah Mason is your winner via knockout. The referee waves off the bout. Dropping my headphones and shit. You can see Abdullah Mason. He pumped up, ladies and gentlemen. Standing up on the turnbuckle is Abdullah Mason, letting the crowds embrace him. Abdullah Mason saying, I'm the one. I does this. I gets victories, even though I'm down, because I find a way to win. Abdullah Mason, he over there like this. Y'all said I was gonna lose. Y'all didn't believe in me. I'm the young champion. You understand? I turns it around because I go to the body. And once I go to the body, I tear them up. Cleveland, Ohio, y'all stand up because y'all got one. Abdullah Mason, he retains his titles, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we want to see. That's what we need. Woo! Beautiful work right there by Abdullah Mason. Getting his face wiped down because champions find ways to win. And the youngest champion right now found a way to win. Abdullah Mason is your victor. Abdullah Mason is his winner. Look at his pops rubbing on his traps, rubbing on him, proud of his boy. Look at the doctor looking at Abdullah like, yo, orbital bone and everything is okay. Look, hey, you okay? You're going to have to look at somebody. Now let's see the replay, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to see the replay. Look at the shots. Left hook came in, landed right there by Abdullah Mason. This is the first knockdown. Left hook came in, landed. Right hand being thrown right there by Abdullah Mason. And down went Bell. And holding on to the legs. And down went Bell. The referee said he's down. Referee said he's down. And said continue. Straight left hand thrown right there. With a left hand being thrown right there. With another left hand. Right hand being thrown right there. And down he went. And good work right there by Mason. And Albert stood up immediately. And the referee gave him the count. And then look at left hook came in. Clean shot right there. Landed right on that right eye. Trying to hold on right now is Albert Bell. Marching him down. Dragging him down, pushing him down right there. And you can see Albert just got drugged down to the ground. And that was a strange stoppage. Left hook landed right there. Beautiful work right there by Abdullah Mason. Over there trying to put that work in on the inside. And look at down he goes. The referee is just looking at him. The referee is looking at him and waved off the fight. The referee didn't even count. The referee didn't even count. The referee cheated. The referee cheated. The referee tripping. Why you didn't even give him the count and you wave off the fight? Look at Albert Bell. Get your ass off of me. You just robbed me, man. Get your ass off of me. You just cheated, man. Damn that. The referee just cheated, man. He didn't even do the count. Look at Abdullah. Abdullah Mason like, this is me. This is me. The future of the fight game. Abdullah Mason. Cross his hands. I'm really him. Y'all don't believe? I make you believe. The beautiful work right there by Abdullah. Oh, hell no. The referee tripping with that wave off. He didn't even count, ladies and gentlemen. Referee didn't even count. Straight tripping. Just controversial. Just controversial. And I got the shorts. I got the shorts. Nasty work. That's why y'all got to subscribe. They're over here tripping, ladies and gentlemen. And look at Albert Bell. And we can see Albert Bell talking to somebody on the outside right now. Talking to somebody is Albert Bell. Abdullah Mason, he right there talking to somebody. Look at the fans. Look at the crowd like, Abdullah, let's get it. Cleveland, Ohio, they happy. They over here throwing up fingers and whatnot. You can call that gang banging. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Spooky work right there from the referee. That referee in there straight tripping. And we wanted to see adjustments right there. And we seen them adjustments right there by Abdullah Mason. But to just do that right there by the referee, not even start to count and immediately just wave this man off after he was over here in a competitive bout. Straight tripping. Straight tripping. Let's make it official. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. We have the time of 45 seconds in round number 12. The referee in charge, Mark Nelson, stopped the contest. He is the winner by technical knockout, and he is still the undefeated WBO lightweight champion, Abdullah Mason. Beautiful work right there, retaining his titles. And you can see him right there, got his hands held high by the referee. Abdullah Mason is your champion. Abdullah Mason is your victor. He retains his titles as Abdullah Mason. And you can see him right there. Got them straps on him right there as Abdullah Mason. And Chris Mannix is coming in there to do the post-fight interview. The switch flipped. And then Abdullah Mason figured out the Albert Bell puzzle. Beautiful work right there. And here's Chris Mannix with the winner. Abdullah, congratulations. 6 rounds in. It looked like you were being in trouble, but you found another gear and you found a way to close the show. What do you think about your performance? Before I say anything, pull it to the pop-up. How did you feel about how you fought, Abdullah Mason? How did I fight? The first thing, alhamdulillah, I appreciate my brother Albert for getting there with me on a 10-day notice. Much respect to him. I felt great. We had a game plan. I was kind of shy to go upstairs for most of the fight, but my brothers was telling me, go to that body. Go to the body, man. And then they told me late that I was down on the scorecards. And I said, you know what? I just start going upstairs, and that's how we got him up out of there. Did you feel like that body work is starting to pay off as this fight progressed? Absolutely. But they told me I was down, man. I can't see the fight from the outside, but they told me I was down, and we can see Abdullah Mason landing a left hook. A last-minute replacement. I said I had to go put out of the show. I was kind of shy to go out there, but my brother told me to go to the body and to get up out of here, so I just did exactly what my brothers told me. Ladies and gentlemen, Abdullah Mason. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like, hit the hype, because I'm about to post all these shorts, so y'all be the first one to get them. Subscribe to the channel, because we out.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.